Mr. Blue Road's coming at you. I just want to say something. Why can't we put the payphones back? Does anybody care about the payphone anymore? Can we have it back? Do we have to live in radiation and 5G? Why can't we just have our payphones back? You know, it was a big conspiracy taking them out. People just didn't realize it. Everybody's on those crappy cell phones. I hate those things. I refuse to have one. I refuse to deal with it. I don't want it around me. Everybody I see's got that thing in their hand. No matter where I am, they're looking at that thing and flipping it with their fingers. I think they're pathetic. I think we should get rid of them. I guess you could have, I'd say we get rid of them. Get rid of those control towers. Those miserable control towers that are causing poisoning to your brain, causing Alzheimer's and radiation poisoning, tracking you like a fool. It's just a spying listening device. You know, now there's absolutely no way to use the phone unless you carry that thing. And if everybody would dump that thing, I'm sure this video will be shadow banned and nobody will see it or hear it. Don't do me any good to try to help the idiots out. If y'all would dump those payphones, look how much control you would get back of your country. If you would dump those things, get rid of those control towers, you'd be so much healthier. Your life would be better. And there used to be emergency phones on the interstate. So if you broke down on the interstate, you could get on one of those things. You know, they can't track and listen to everything you're saying on the payphone, so they had to get rid of that. That was, all this started way back. They've been working on taking our asses over for a long time. I don't want to get any trouble started, but I just wish somebody would stand up for the payphone, some politician. Nobody even suggested. It's not even suggested. Put the emergency phones back on the expressway and put the payphones back on a wire. Hook wire. There's wires are out there that you don't need them damn control towers giving you Alzheimer's, brain damage, radiation poison. Do you need that thing in your hand 24 hours a day? I tell you, I threw mine in the river and I haven't missed it at all, and I haven't needed it. Now, I don't suggest throwing them in the river like I did and poisoning the river, but I suggest try to get along without it. Get rid of it. Let's demand our payphones back. Where's Superman going to change clothes without it? You could get out of the rain in that thing too. People got knife fights in payphones. That was terrible. That's a terrible place to get in a knife fight. But man, let's get rid of those control towers, man. Those controlling death radiation. They're everywhere, and believe me, they're not just for the phone. They don't need them things everywhere. I went out the other day. They must have been 50 new control towers everywhere, radiating poison, killing the animals and the environment. I mean, come on, let's get rid of them. If you get rid of those things, you'll get control of your country back. Dump those things and they'll lose control. They won't have any control over you anymore. You don't need it. Life's better without it. I don't have it. I don't know how long it's been, 6-7 months or more. I don't need it. I don't miss it. If I break down, I got a bicycle in my van and I'll ride it home. This is Mr. Blue Road saying, please get rid of the payphones. Get rid of the damn cellular poison radiating death phones, the control towers. Get the payphones back on a wire and the emergency phones back on the expressway, and we'll all have a better life. I promise you. This has been an important announcement from Mr. Blue Roads, 10 fucking 4.